Hello, beautiful. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 ways on how to support yourself in the periods of change. Throughout my journey, I was able to find a lot of valuable knowledge and tools on how to support yourself from the body, mind, and soul perspectives. And I'm continuing to learn more. But I'm very excited to share it all with you. What I find helpful as I face different stages in my journey, as well share the process of how I implement it all in my day-to-day life. But before we're gonna get into those 7 points, let's just take a moment to talk about change. We're facing changes every day in our life. We're waking up in a different physical, emotional, and mental states. Especially as women, our hormones, our bodies are in constant change throughout the months. Or as a human beings, there's something very beautiful about us is that we are wired to adjust. We are wired to adjust to change. This is how the evolution is happening. We are wired to adjust to a new environment, to a new lifestyle, to new information, to new ways of being. However, nowadays, many aspects of our environment simply does not support a healthy development of connection with our body and our mind. And while we might get away with this sometimes by choosing to distract ourselves in various ways. When we are facing bigger changes, such as change of a job or moving into different town, city, country, hitting milestones, graduating college, when we are facing changes that require us to reimagine our lifestyle, habits, take on new responsibilities, change our identity on some levels. In general, to find a new way to interact with the external world around us, this is where all of it will come to the surface. And you might be surprised, but it all comes down to satisfying our basic needs, to regulate our nervous system, and to signal to our brain that we are safe. So let's get into this. Here are the 7 ways on how to support yourself in the period of change. Number 1 is breath. Breath is a very powerful tool and it directly affects the state of our nervous system. Just a side note, a great indicator on how disconnected we are as a society to our body and mind is that majority of people just simply don't know how to breathe properly. We don't know how to breathe properly. Like, at one point when I just said it out loud, it just struck me. I was like, wow. Breath is the first indicator that we are alive. Breath is something that gives us this vital energy. I can get much deeper into the topic of the breath. It'll probably just require a separate video for it. But long story short, the simple tools, simple techniques to regulate your breath, one of the fastest ways to regulate your nervous system. You can check out YouTube videos on it. Just search for simple 5 minutes breathing techniques to calm yourself down. There's a lot of apps nowadays that will provide you with some techniques and will guide you even through them. And also stay tuned because I will post soon a breathing technique video. Something simple, very short, to come back to your body and calm down your nervous system. Number 2 is water. To begin with, we are primarily composed of water. As you might guess, it's a pretty important element for us to keep in check. But to get more on the physical level, dehydration will activate your nervous system because it will signal to your brain that you need to do something to rebalance your body for the optimal function and so that you can respond and restore that balance. By simply drinking water throughout the day, keeping yourself hydrated will help you to eliminate extra stressors in your daily life. And we don't often associate those with the dehydration, but fatigue, anxiety, headaches, and more can come just by simply not staying hydrated. So please drink your water. 3 is nutrition. The primary function of our brain to respond to fight is to find food. So by having regular and balanced meals every day will signal to your brain that there's no necessity to fight, to hunt. It will regulate your nervous system, it will relax you, it will signal that you are safe. And I also recently made a simple PDF that you can check out, I will link it down below, with the general ratios and ingredients that you can use to create a balanced plate. Something very simple to follow. So if you're interested, check the link below. Next one is sleep. Some people argue that we don't need that much sleep. However, in my opinion, with the lifestyle that most of us are having, how busy we are, how activated our nervous system is, and also with the amount of information that we're consuming on a daily basis, I believe that we need sleep. We need a good 7 to 9 hours of sleep because sleep plays a crucial role in the restoration of our brain and body. Prioritizing the adequate amount of sleep will help you to reduce the stress levels. And also a very important point is that sleep will help you to improve your resilience to emotional challenges, something that will benefit you a lot in the periods of big changes. Next one is movement. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we are wired to change, and so movement, one of our basic needs. We need to move to change our environment, to express ourselves, to explore, to connect with others around us. Also, on a physical level, it affects some of the fundamental aspects, such as circulation, digestion, and our immunity. But to go a little bit deeper, through my experience, I found that change can be divided into 3 main processes. The first one being letting go. The second is welcoming the new. And the third one is to surrendering to the moments in between. I link the circulation, the purification processes, as of letting go of the information, the beliefs, that energy that we keep, letting go and purifying something that no longer serves us, but also digestion being linked to digesting the new information, welcoming the new information, being able to evaluate it in a way that will support us and serve us best. So move your body, but be sure to be mindful on the level of activity that you choose so you don't overstimulate your nervous system, which is already in a very activated state. What I personally do is that I choose yoga, Pilates, walk, dance. Why do I like them is because I can very easily adjust the level of it based on how I feel in a given day. I don't have to say that I'm not going to do yoga because I feel very fatigued. It just means that I'm just going to choose a much calmer approach to yoga. And I can do the same with Pilates. Or if I feel like this day I just have a lot of energy and I just have to make my heart rate go up, I can do active workout. This is why I really love these types of workouts because it's very easy to adjust the level of it. And I'm sure actually that any activity that you choose, you're able to do so. Do what you like, do what feels good to you, but be sure to listen to your body and the unique needs that your body and mind have every single day. Because remember, we change every day. 6 is mindfulness. Choosing to observe the present moment. Observe your feelings, your thoughts, and what surrounds you. Bringing yourself into the state of being where you're not reminiscing on the past, when you're not overthinking the future, but rather you're staying here and now. Because in that state, your body is more relaxed, your mind has more clarity, and you're just simply more in tune with yourself or with your intuition. It is in this space we're capable to respond to everything which is outside of us, to all of the external circumstances and the internal signals from our body and the mind in a more conscious way. Therefore, we're simply making decisions which are in a better alignment with us. So I encourage you to just take a moment in between your activities to just stay there, Just stay there, observe where you are, observe how are you feeling. Maybe close your eyes. Just listen, just feel. It can be just a minute or two, but they're very valuable moments in your day. And last but not least is support. While all the previous points were talking about how to find this support within you, as humans we need others. We need to feel that connection with others and with the external world. It is crucial for our mental health, therefore for the physical as well. So taking the time to invest into meaningful connection is highly important. And I also want to mention that connection can come in many forms and many levels. For example, I'm an introvert myself, and when I do not have enough of resources, this is probably the last thing that I will do is to go outside and look for connect to people directly, talking to them. Like, I rather sometimes to spend time with myself in solitude. But in this periods, it can very easily come to isolating yourself. So what I found very helpful to me sometimes is just about going outside and take a group class. It can be a workout class, art making class, whatever it is, but just surrounding yourself with people, it's already enough. You don't have to directly communicate with them and spend your resources. You can stay in your space, yet allow your body and your mind to sense that you're not alone. There are people around you, satisfying that basic need of a human being. And also do not underestimate the value of connection with nature and animals. They are very capable of fulfilling that need. By walking outside, you can touch, you can connect on a more physical level, or you can just observe or just feel the nature, just smell it. Whatever is available to you, remember, it's a truly valuable resource. So again, listen to your body and use whatever tool which is available to you at the moment. So by taking the time to support ourselves in this comprehensive way, we are first of all connecting to the ground and stability within. And from this ground, we're able to face all of the changes that are coming our way with more ease and a greater fulfillment. And I really encourage you to practice these skills, to master them, because change is the only constant in your life. And with this firm ground within, I promise you, you'll be able to recognize and to enjoy all the beauty and excitement of this notion. And to not overwhelm yourself, starting with paying attention to one or two of these points in your daily routine will make a difference. Trust me, and remember, every step counts. The sun is going down. I need to finish the video. So please comment down below if you have any tool in your box that help you to stay grounded, to navigate the changes. I would love to hear, and I'm sure the community as well. So let's just share with each other, and remember, we're in this together. Let's just ride the waves of life. It's all temporary, and you got this. We got this, okay? Check out my Instagram for more frequent content, and I'm sending you love, peace, and a warm hug. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.